So sticking on the offensive side, what'd you see out of Isaac Garendo and Cody Schrader?
Well, Garendo is different looking in person than
I'm about to say, so let's stop
he
right here real
was
quick.
on the film. The film, he looks, watching that red top Louisville jersey and the white pants, he just looked top heavy, and he looked like thick, like really.
How does he
thick.
look in person?
In person, he looks taller and more like sleek.
Okay.
Like you look at him and go, yeah, I could see how this guy could run
The 4.3. Okay, I was about to say. He looks like he can run it.
Yeah, he's got long legs, but they're powerful, and he's lean. He doesn't look thick. He looked thicker and squattier.
It's because of the white
film. When you see him on the field, he's not 5'10". He's 6'1.5". You know, he's not 240. He's 220. So he's just kind of a he's not the quickest guy, and his change of direction is just okay, but you can see the speed. I mean, he's a one cut, one move guy, and then he's going to go. He wants to hit the straight line and hit the afterburners.
Yeah, that's going to take discipline for him be able to run.
I think he's a fullback. He looks. I mean, he's a unique guy. He was a high school wide receiver. He's got wide receiver height. He kind of runs upright like a wide receiver. He doesn't run with the body lean of a SEC running back who's been formally trained to run, at an angle. He runs more upright. But then he's also big and strong, and he looks like the kind of guy where he could definitely block somebody. So I don't know. I'm not sure what his spot is. I think he's a fullback because I see a guy who can run, catch, and block, but doesn't necessarily have running back run instincts. So he doesn't have the pick and slide. He doesn't have that kind of, he's not going to slither in and out of holes. That's not his thing.
Let's stick with,
he can catch.
Let's stick with fullback then. Let's stick with fullback. Is this somebody that could really push Juice? Do you see a real competition at H-back?
There's no doubt, because I mean, this guy's a phenomenal athlete at 6'1", 220, and he can catch and block. So I think that, I haven't seen more than a guy or two every year that has come into the league the last couple of years that even plays fullback, and a lot of them are kind of slowish or too small, or this guy's got the kind of traits where he could, you can throw him the ball in the flat, he makes one guy miss, and he's down the sideline. So I think if he makes the team, I think they got to be thinking about the Juice replacement, and this guy's got to be an option.
I mean, as far as the Juice replacement, if he can pull it off athletically, I would say he's an upgrade.
Oh, he's way faster, and he's taller. So I'd say he's a little taller than Juice, a little faster than Juice, definitely a lot faster.
He can definitely catch. Are they on par as far as with the ball skills?
He can catch. Yeah, there's no question. This guy can catch the ball. He did drop one, but I mean, it's rookie minicamp. But he also he's got enough power to block. So, I mean, this guy, it's just a matter of how tough is he? Does he a willing?
What's Juice's numbers? How much does Juice weigh?
Juice is like 6'1", 240, 235. This guy's 6'1", 225, maybe 220. Yeah. But this guy's definitely athletic. Like, you can tell, wow, this guy's really athletic. He's not as wide as he looks on the film. He's taller and rangier. But to me, if you're looking to save money, I mean, look at what this kid potentially could be. I mean, how often do the Niners ask Juice to really, block somebody? It's like he's kind of the jack of all trades. He's playing wildcat quarterback. direct snaps. He's flared out. He's in motion. They're throwing him the ball. I mean, he has a bunch of different roles. I feel like Guerendo could absolutely do all those roles.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, could you imagine Isaac Guerendo on a wheel route?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, can you imagine just trying to defend a 4-3 fullback when you also have to defend Kittle, Debo, Ayuk, CMC? They're going to put one of the slowest guys on the field, you would think, on the fullback, and this guy could absolutely ruin that guy.
Yeah,
just force that guy off.
It be an H-back situation where you can almost kind of get rid of Debo's skill set. Really, you got a guy like Guerendo.
Yeah, I mean, he does. He definitely reminds me a little bit of Debo in that Debo doesn't have the awesome cutting ability, but he's got great. Once he gets rolling, it's like he's got this. You don't want to stand in front of him because he's just hard to bring down. I think Guerendo with 2 or 3 steps is going to be really hard to bring down.
Yeah, I'm starting to see what we're doing, man, with this draft and these guys coming in. Kyle wants to spread it out. He wants speed, but he still wants to have enough physicality to start with condensed formations, get into 12 and 21, but be able to have the athleticism and the ball skills with each of these guys to be able to make defenses stay honest, because that's how we lose, when defenses feel like they can chop off certain parts of the field against us because they understand the strength of our team. If these guys are early contributors, which they all should be, I see Kyle's going to spread it out and try to run with speed. I think we're going to be a spread team this year.
They have a lot more weapons. You've added some really good receiving weapons for sure. Cowing, Pearsall, Guerendo. Cody Schrader didn't look like much, but that's kind of par for the course. Cody Schrader doesn't look like much.
Look like much, right?
He's a small, shortish, 215-pound compact back. But what he does have, he's got great feet, great heart, great determination, knows how to run. I think he's going to be heard from this summer for sure. But in this setting, he doesn't stand out because he's not particularly big or fast.
Mm.